Now, 20 Mule Team products bring you Death Valley Days. Some people seem to think America's history is just names and dates, battles and elections. We think it's people, very much like you and me. Too many of them, too long forgotten. Does the name Joe Meek ring a bell in your memory? Well, if it doesn't, here is his true love story.
Joe? You like?
Sure. You know, I'm right out of chawing tobacco. Tula, honey, why don't you go and rest in the wagon a while? I'll be right back.
I'll wait.
Howdy, Tula. That man of yours been treating you kindly? I told you before, Tula. A man like me appreciates a good Injun woman like yourself. A lot better than that Joe Meek. Why, I'd buy you so many of them fancy doodads. A lot more than that soft little neck of yours could carry. Seems to me Joe Meek ain't feeding you proper. You're a mite scrawny.
Get away from her, helper.
Well, howdy, Joe. I was just admiring your woman. That's all, just admiring.
Then do it from a distance. And keep your hands off of her.
Why, they're clean, Joe.
Ain't your hands that's dirty.
Why you gotta be such a hard-nosed, Joe? I offered you $250. Now, that's a mighty big price for a squaw.
Told you before, she ain't for sale at no price.
Why you gotta be different than the rest? She's just a squaw. Pete Carter's got a Navajo woman he's only asking $125 for. And she's at least 5 years younger.
Then go buy her.
Joe, I'll make it an even 300. Now, there ain't no squaw worth that much.
A man don't sell his wife. Not for any price.
You know, it appears there's enough of them frilly gals for you to replace them. A man with $300 in his pocket could just about take his pick. Think it over, Joe. Think hard.
Tula girl, you sure got away with fixing corn. Yes, sir. Why, even the cow is sweet.
My mother, she teach. She cook corn better than us go in village.
Sit down and have some coffee yourself. Oh, you know, something about a warm house, good food, and a hot cup of coffee that makes a man feel fine.
Joe, your friends, Cleet, Ephraim, they trade wives for new women. Why you not sell Tula?
Now, what tarnation kind of question is that?
Why, Joe? Why you keep Tula after so many moons?
Now, you heard what I told that helper. A man don't sell his wife.
Maybe because...
Because what?
Because you love me?
Well, I ain't ever heard you use that word before, love. Where'd you learn that word from?
Oh, I know for a long time now.
You didn't learn that word from me.
No. But what it means, I learned from you.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here.
For me?
Well, I'm handing it to you, ain't I? I just reckon that this here shirt's got a rip in it and it needs mending.
Oh, Joe.
All right. Back off, woman. Back off. Put it on.
Beautiful. Oh.
Never seen a woman act on so over trinkets.
Joe, speak truth. You love Tula, no?
You got more dog pig-headed nonsense in you than a bobtail mule. I'll fix that shirt before I take a strap to you.
Well, if it ain't old Joe.
Old bunch grasser himself.
Oh, boy.
Come on, cool your saddle. Me and Les here got enough for a 3-day fandango.
Yeah, well, it don't take much to satisfy you two.
Don't take nothing but a jug of scamper juice and then a giggle-mouthed female.
Yeah?
Hey, Joe, how's your redskin squaw?
Yep!
Hey, now what you want to go and do that for?
He's kind of touchy about her. Come on, Joe. Try one on with us, huh?
Well, maybe I will later, but only one drink, though, because I gotta get back and help Tula with the milking.
I hear tell they got some real slicked-up city gals over at that saloon. Now, don't drag your feet a-comin' or I might just corral me that whole herd of fancy steppers.
Go on, there, go.
Stop it! Let go! Let go of me!
Thanks. I just stepped out of that rat hole for some air, and that big moose grabbed hold of me.
This ain't no time for ladies to go strolling alone in, miss.
Well, I've always been the kind that had to find out the hard way. Thanks for pulling the cork on Loverboy. Well, my name's Blanche. Blanche Clayton.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. I'm Joe Meek.
I'd hate to think what could have happened if you hadn't come along. How about busting a bottle with me, Joe? On the house.
Well, thanks, but I'm meeting some friends.
Maybe later.
There ain't no need to feel obliged, miss. Why, I was just helping out. Any sobered man would be pleased to do the same.
They named you right, Joe Meek.
Good afternoon, miss.
So there I was, this puny little old widow woman and me. Why, she didn't have enough meat on her bones to snare a gopher. So I says to her, I says,
I'd be right proud to marry up with you, lady, if there was enough of you to grab hold of.
Yeah, say, Joe, tell the gals by the time you and Kit Carson and Billy Mitchell and them 3 Delaware Braves outfought 100 Comanches.
yeah, tell him, Joe, that's a good one.
Oh, these ladies don't want to hear those old windies.
I'd like to hear it.
Here, won't you sit?
Thank you.
Oh, where was you when they cut them two out of the pack?
Hello, Joe.
You are going to introduce us, aren't you, Joe?
Yeah, sure. This here is Jericho Brown, and this is Les Fancher, Miss Blanche Clayton.
Gentlemen.
A real pleasure, ma'am.
Something wrong?
No, ma'am.
Joe, I'll be off work in a few minutes. Are you free this evening? Well, I thought maybe that you and I could go someplace for supper. Just the two of us. I'd like to get to know you better.
it sounds fine, ma'am, but, well, I'm married.
None of us are perfect. How about it?
I gotta be getting home after this drink, ma'am. I'm sorry.
So am I. You're a trapper, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you have better luck setting your traps than I just had with mine. Gentlemen.
Joe. Joe. You got squirrels in your head? A fancy gal like that sidles up to you while their wings are flapping, and you gotta go home? You don't want this. You need sulfur and molasses.
Oh, been a mighty long spell since a sweet-smelling woman like that have flapped her wings at me. That Paiute woman of mine's always rubbing goose grease all over herself. Supposed to keep her young.
Maybe it's high time I traded off that old woman of mine. Nice, smooth, white skin.
Pretty starched female clothes and fancy petticoats are rustling. Been a mighty long spell since we've been close to a woman like that, huh, Joe?
Yeah. Been a mighty long spell. What do you want to wear that crazy belt buckle around the house for?
You buy for me to wear.
Oh, all that junk a-jangling from you. Those bells are gonna drive me plumb loco one of these days.
When we marry, you say bells make happy sound.
Well, we've been married 2 years now.
Almost. 2 moons to go. Then 2 years. The gods have been good to us. Soon we burn acorns and give thanks.
You see, that there's what I mean. Ain't it about time you try to civilize up a mite?
Civilize?
I mean, fix yourself up proper. Try to act more like a white woman.
I am an Indian.
All right. But you have to look and sound like one from sunup to sundown, like you just climbed down out of the hills.
The hills, the mountains, that is where we met. With your knife. You drew blood from your hand, then from mine. We touched them together, become one blood, man and wife. Joe, something bother you. Tell Tula.
Give me a double. One for that squaw man over there.
Oh, simmer down, Joe. It ain't worth it. That big head and that helpers has butted 3 men to death already.
Nobody calls me squaw man.
Well, you are a squaw man. So am I. So's Les here. So what?
How about a dance, Miss Blanche?
It's about time, Mr. Meek.
Hey, Joe Meek. You got a visitor.
What are you doing here?
I worry. It is late.
Going home. Right now.
Joe, who's she?
Oh, she cooks for me.
Hey, Jack. There's $300 there. Give it to Joe Meek for me when he leaves.
I don't believe you.
Now, look, I told you. Your man sold you to me. He's taking himself a white woman. You seen them together, didn't you? Now, come on, we're leaving.
Tula! That's right, woman. Give me that old Indian silent treatment. Well, you had no right or call to come hunting me. And I'm ordering you right now to keep your distance from them whiskey houses. You hear me? You hear me, woman? Tula!
Hey, Joe Meek. Jericho said to tell you the bartender forgot to give you this money when you left. He said Nat Halper left it for you. Sure beats me what Nat Halper be giving anybody $300 for.
Tula, take it back.
Now, look here, woman. I paid $300 hard cash for you. You belong to me now.
Joe Meek, he said something about Tula.
You still pining for that old sourdough? He left you, didn't he? Sold you off like an old hound dog, didn't he? You come over here to Big Nat. I ain't got no patience for playing games, woman. You're my squaw now, and I aim to start appreciating what's rightfully mine. Well, what do we got here now? Maybe you'd like to fight. Is that what fires up that Injun blood of yours? I heard tell about squaws like you. killer.
Keep away. I will jump.
Maybe you will, and maybe you won't. Ain't much good to me one way or the other.
No. No.
Easy now. Easy. When we get back to town, I'll buy you all the beads and bracelets that you want.
Look out, Joe.
That woman in the saloon, she made me forget or remember, I don't know which, but I didn't sell you to Nat Halper. I swear by all that's holy, I didn't do that. Oh, I guess I'm just a boneheaded mountain man with not much more sense than the beavers, and maybe less. You've reckoned with me enough moons now. If you've a mind to, and you want to go on back to your people, I won't try and stop you.
Joe, I make mistake too. I should know you not tell me.
What are you doing?
Our two bloods mingled together again as one. Joe, I still your squaw.
You're my wife.
Maybe you love me, huh?
You've got more dog, pig-headed nonsense in you than a bobtail mule.
No man run like Joe, no man fight like Joe, no man love like Joe. Mrs. Joe Meek said years afterward when their 4 daughters were founding families of their own up in the Oregon Territory. Next week, another page from our American heritage. See you then.
Well, now, ain't this my lucky day? Where'd you drop from? No speak 'em English, huh?
I speak English.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna be needing a squaw to keep me comfortable while I'm getting rich.
Go away, white man.
What'd you say?
You have no right to be here. Go!
Well, now, no copper-hided squaw's gonna tell me what to do.
This is Dakota country. Only for my people. White men must not come in. That is the treaty.
Well, I'm in and I'm staying in.
Then you die.
Oh, yeah? Squaw. I ain't gonna die. Because you ain't gonna run off and bring your tribe down on me. You ain't going no place but to the happy hunting ground.
If you take his scalp, soldiers will come from the fort.
When they come, we will kill them.
Then more soldiers will come.
I hear a woman talking. She say it is bad thing for men to kill the enemy.
I say it is a bad thing to bring death to women and their children.
You, healing woman, have no child. You will live because I killed this white man.
No. Because Running Wolf wants war. Chief Tallrock shall hear of this.
There is horse. So ride fast. The old man, he listened to woman. Go!
I found this white man. He was alone. I told him he must go. If he had seen Running Wolf, he would have run away back to the fort. There was no need to kill him.
Running Wolf has a need. His need is like fire burning.
The woman has been talking. She say when the white man come, we must run, or they will drive us out. I, Running Wolf, I say...
Who is Running Wolf?
I have counted coup on the white man.
Is Running Wolf chief of the Dakota Nation?
The enemy came. I killed him.
I have killed many enemy when there was war. They saw my face before they died. Now there is peace. I have spoken for the Dakota Nation. As long as the sun shines, there will be no war. If the white man break the treaty, his people will punish him. This scalp Running Wolf has taken is not one life, it is many lives. It is not one white man dead. It is many dead in Dakota Nation. Speak.
The Dakota Nation has not broken the treaty. Not only white men are fools.
This woman call a warrior a fool?
This woman speak truth. We will go to the fort. We will tell the soldiers a man is dead. We cannot make him live again. But there will be no more killing. Come.
Does a Dakota woman speak for the nation?
The white men know this woman. They know she does not lie. Is the brave warrior afraid to show his enemy his face?
They will see me. They will be afraid.
Understood, then. If I don't hear from you within a week, we're coming in after you.
That would be in direct violation of your orders from Washington.
Orders or not, I don't propose to sit here doing nothing if the Sioux are on the warpath.
Captain Morris, you know and I know, if the soldiers enter the nation, the Sioux will go on the warpath, all of them. That's what I'm here to prevent.
If you can, which I doubt. It's been building up for months.
Well, it's no fault of yours, Captain. You didn't write the treaty that put the wall between the wagon people and the promised land they're headed for, and that they're bound to get to come fire, snow, or high water.
Mr. Dart, whose side are you on?
Oh, I'm working for you, Doc. Which don't prevent me from remarking for the record that in case Captain Morris doesn't hear from us, be because there's nothing to hear from, nor to come after.
Captain, get a minute.
It's all right, Doc. I signed on of my own free will and foolishness. And I'll be with you as far as we get, till we're got.
Captain, we want to know about this.
About what?
You letting these two ride into the nation?
That's their job. This gentleman is Dr. James Ransom, special agent of the Indian Bureau. He's been sent out from Washington to negotiate a revision of the Dakota Nation Treaty.
Just what kind of revision?
Well, if we're lucky, an agreement with the Indians that your wagons can go through.
Then that's got to be took up back there in Washington?
Naturally.
While we sit here eating up our provision with winter coming on and likely stuck here till spring? No.
You're wasting Dr. Ransom's time and your breath. No wagon goes into the nation unless the Indians guarantee safe passage.
Well, we'll take our chances.
Oh, no, you won't.
Are you going to shoot us to stop us?
I will if I have to. Those are my orders.
Well, we don't have to take orders from you. We've got our rights.
So do the Indians.
They what?
They were here first.
What are you, some kind of a crazy Indian lover?
I respect the Indians.
And it don't matter what happens to us tax-paying citizens.
If it didn't, I wouldn't be here. You'll hear from us, Captain.
I hope so.
Come on.
Hold it! If you try to move any of your wagons, my orders are to put you all under military arrest.
Yeah, they're in there all right, Doc. Maybe watching us right now. It's the kind of Indians I like the least. No see 'em till all of a sudden.
You know a shortcut?
Well, Doc, you remember Captain Morris gave you some mighty good advice. The longer you stay the wagon road, the safer.
Time's running short on us. I'm afraid he might send troopers in before we get a chance to talk to Chief Tall Rock.
Well, they didn't call them Badlands that just because of how they looked. There's no telling what's in there.
If it's Indians, that's what we're looking for.
That's the way. Pony tracks. Engine. You better get that rifle of yours while you're still able.
Shoot first and then talk peace? That never works out very well.
What's that? Come on. That's a Sioux war arrow.
You mean Dakota?
Well, don't make no difference to him. He never knew what hit him. He can't figure what would make a miner think he could find gold out here.
He found it.
It isn't real, is it?
Real enough to start another gold rush.
Doggone it. I knew there was something that brought me back to this godforsaken country.
Hold it! Peace!
This white man gave peace sign.
Perhaps the sun was in my eyes. Or perhaps old men see peace signs. Old men and women. I see enemy. They see me. I kill them. Their scalps are mine.
This white man is not dead.
I have counted coup on him. He is mine.
Came in peace. Friend, it didn't come for gold.
What is gold?
It is yellow rock the white men love. We are friends.
We kept the peace treaty.
Treaty? I came to talk about treaty.
We have kept the treaty.
Why? Why?
You have done this. You bring war on our nation.
If Tall Rock is afraid, let him hide with women in the teepees while the young man fights.
We take this man to camp. Ask other white men to help us.
The other white man has gone to the mountains.
Go search for other white man.
Another white man. Is there a white man with your people?
Yes. He is far away, but they will bring him.
Thank God. Thank God.
What'd he say?
He thanks his God. This is how the white men pray.
Oh, thank you. Who are you?
I'm called Tassilia.
Does that name have meaning in English?
It means healing woman.
It fits. It fits. Who is this other white man?
He is our friend. He has lived a long time with my people. He has taught us many things.
Is he, forgive me, a squaw man?
He is like me. He has no one.
Is he like you about caring what happens to strangers?
He is kind to all men.
How does he feel about his own people?
He will tell us when he comes.
Better be soon.
This woman forgets this white man is mine. This woman sees me count coup on this man. When the sun sets, I will kill this man.
First Indian I ever wanted to kill.
Pray, white man. Pray. Has he come?
He will talk only to you.
White man.
I know. Running Wolf killed 2 treaty breakers. You and Tall Rock brought another one here. He must not see me.
He says he is from the government, from Washington.
I know where he's from.
He says he must talk with you.
We've got nothing to talk about.
White man, why are you running away?
I've been here long enough.
The government man prays for you to help him.
All he wants is to get his hands on me.
He says he will go to the fort with you and tell the soldiers a bad thing has happened, that we did not break the treaty.
I will go nowhere with him. Running Wolf can have him.
White man.
Stop calling me that. Don't ever call me that again. I'm not white, I'm black. Black!
The white men were your people.
I was a white man's slave. He owned me body and soul. I did a terrible thing. I stole myself from my own and ran away to live with the Indians. That's why the government man came after me.
No, white man.
I said, stop calling me that. You know what I am. You've always known.
The government man came to make a new treaty with Chief Tall Rock, so there will be no war between his people and ours.
I have no people.
You say you have no people. Look at them. They remember how you taught them to plant corn so we would not be hungry in the long winter. A small child was sick. You made him well.
I brewed him a batch of sassafras tea, that's all. To break his fever.
He lives because you were kind.
All right. I've done my best to pay for being safe and free, but that's all over.
Nothing is over, white man.
I've asked you to stop it.
When the sun sets, Running Wolf will take his scalp. Soldiers will come. Women and children will die. Running Wolf will say you ran away because you are afraid.
What do I care what he says about me?
Is this what you feel in your heart?
I wish you hadn't gone to that mission school and learned how to talk good English.
The woman has been talking.
That's right, Running Wolf. Now, you and me, we'll talk. I'm going to take him back.
No, he is mine.
You didn't buy him, you don't own him. He's worth more to these people than you and me put together. Anyhow, they think he is. And that's all that counts. Are you? These Indians told you I was white. They don't know any better. But you do, slave hunter.
I'm no slave hunter.
No, you're a big government man from Washington. Can you stand on your own feet if I lift you up?
I can try.
Come on.
White man!
Running Wolf.
Is Running Wolf afraid? If he is not afraid, let him kill. If he cannot kill, how can he lead other men to war? go far. Now there will be peace in the Dakota Nation.
I have to pick up my bag.
I'd like to talk to you.
All right, in my tent. Sit down.
Thank you, Mr.
You know my name. Gaines, Scipio Gaines. With no Mr. on the front. Just call me boy, so I'll start getting used to it again.
Listen, Mr. Gaines. I wasn't looking for you. The wagon trains are heading for the nation. There's gold in the Badlands. If word of that gets out, the Army won't be able to hold them back much longer. Something I don't understand. When did you leave the United States?
I crossed to this side of the Missouri on March the 6th, 1857.
You must have been just a kid. 1857. That was 6 years before.
Before what?
Did you ever hear of Abraham Lincoln?
Who's he?
He was the president until a madman murdered him. He wrote the Emancipation Proclamation. He set you free.
Free?
Free! It took a civil war to make it happen. But Mr. Gaines, slavery stopped 12 years ago. You've been a free man all this time. You don't have to go back with me. Nobody has the right to make you go anywhere. You didn't know that. And you were willing to go back to slavery to save my life. A white man you thought was hunting you. I'd like to shake hands with you, Mr. Gaines. Welcome home.
You plan to settle in the West for good, Miss Beringer?
Well, I don't know, Lieutenant. I just came out for a visit, really.
Well, it's not like it used to be out here. It's peaceful now. Nothing ever happens. The Indians have lost all their spirit.
Well, that must be a relief.
Perhaps it is, from a civilian point of view. But I am a fighting man, and this doing nothing bores me stiff.
That's her, Jim. Elsie Beringer. She's Mrs. Beringer's niece.
From Maryland. She sure is a pretty little thing, isn't she? You boys talked to her yet?
Well, haven't I tried to?
As soon as we was introduced, though, the United States Cavalry took over. Lieutenant Harper?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, something got to be done about that boy. You can't pry him away from her. Well, what it takes is a little finesse. Now, you boys are good, solid citizens, and the state of Nevada needs more men like you. But there's just one thing you ain't got. Finesse.
For a soldier, violence is a natural part of life, something he hardly thinks about. But if I could tell you about some of the battles fought with Indians right here, it'd be enough to make your hair stand on end.
Do you mean battles that you fought in?
Oh, no, I haven't taken part in any campaigns myself. That is, personally, but then perhaps it's not over yet. I mean, I may still have a chance, well, at least one chance to prove myself in combat.
Well, now, let's see if I can figure out what you two are talking about. Indian fighting?
Well, how did you know?
Well, if the cavalry fought the Indians as much as the lieutenant here talks about it, there wouldn't be an Indian alive around here. Maybe a couple across the border.
You'll have to excuse Campbell, Miss Beringer. He likes to think of himself as one of our local humorists.
Lieutenant, now why don't you pussyfoot around and look behind the bushes and trees for some hostile savages? Did I tell you you have the prettiest green eyes I've ever seen in my
Okay,
whole life?
Campbell.
What?
Lieutenant Harper?
Yes, sir.
Time we were leaving, Lieutenant.
So early, sir?
It's nearly 6 o'clock, and it's a 10-mile ride back to the fort.
And we don't want any of our soldier boys out after dark, do we, Lieutenant?
Sir, I'd like permission to stay a while. I'll ride back alone.
It's your privilege. Evening, ma'am. Jim.
Major? Now, as I was saying about your green eyes...
Mr. Campbell, if you don't mind.
Will you drink some punch? Now, quit messing around.
Did you see him run? I see him. I heard him. I bet he'll be running for a week. Hey, where's Ham? Ham? Hey, Ham!
What happened to you?
I got the laughing so hard I fell off my horse. What's the matter? Did you lose him? I reckon we scared him too. Hey, Chip, what do you suppose that lieutenant's gonna say when he gets back to the fort? Indians! Over the gate! Over the gate! Indians! Indians! Over the gate! Indians! Make free!
Where's the major? Major! Major! We gotta stop them. They came after me, sir.
Now, calm down, Lieutenant.
They came after me, sir!
At ease. Now, tell me what happened.
I was riding home, sir, and I was attacked by a band of Indians. Yes, sir, I heard their war cries. They came after me. They were shooting me. I just barely escaped with my life, sir.
How many were there?
Well, there was a whole bunch of them, sir. There must have been at least 12. No, sir, there was more than that. There was more like 17. Yes, sir, there were 17 Indians, sir.
Lieutenant, are you sure they were Indians? You didn't make some kind of a mistake.
No, sir, I'm positive.
Sergeant, on a patrol. We better go see what's out there.
Oh, no, sir, I'd like to go with you, sir.
At ease. You get some rest. You've had enough action for one evening.
Yes, sir, but this might be my chance to prove myself in combat.
I said at ease.
Yes, sir.
A couple of you men, take Lieutenant Harper to his quarters. He seems to have fainted.
Hey, wait. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, Miss Beringer, Miss Beringer, may I call you Elsie? And she'll say, why, sure, Jim. And I'll say, Miss Elsie, you're undoubtedly the prettiest little gal that ever came out to this country. And she'll say, oh, gee.
And you figure we really scared him good enough to keep him away for good?
Well, let me put it this way. Even if he goes to see her, he's not going to stick around after sundown. and a man has to do all his courting in the daytime, ain't gonna be much of a rhyme.
Oh! Hold it right there, whoever you are.
Oh, Major, have them put their guns down. It's just us.
Secure arms. What are you men doing out here?
Well, we just on our way home from the party, Major.
What do you mean? The road you should be on is over 5 miles from here. And you, Ham, where's your horse?
My horse?
You heard me, where is it?
Well,
It was stolen, Major.
Who stole it?
Indians?
Indians?
That's right. They attacked us and took Ham's horse, and we were looking for it. That's how we got so far out of our way, and we haven't found hide nor hair of those Indians since.
Are you sure it was Indians?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sorry to hear that, real sorry.
Sorry?
Lieutenant Harper said he was attacked by Indians tonight, too. I'd been hoping he made a mistake, but evidently he didn't. It looks like we're in for an uprising. You men better go on home. It's not safe out here. Let's get back to the fort, men. There's a lot to be done. Forward!
Oh, I don't think we should have told him that, Jim.
Well, I had to tell him something.
Boy, we better do something. I mean, he thinks there's an uprising. You heard him.
Oh, it'll blow over.
No, I think Ham's right. Look, we started this, and now we've got to stop it before it turns into real trouble.
Oh, don't get upset. We'll ride over to the fort tomorrow and get things calmed down. They'll probably have forgotten all about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And this is the Indian camp. If we can take a patrol
Major.
into this terrain.
I was wondering if we could have a little talk with you.
The Major and I are working on important military preparations. We can't waste time talking with civilians, Mr. Campbell.
Take it brief, Campbell. What is it?
Well, Major, we were just thinking about those Indian attacks last night, and, well, we were just wondering if there couldn't have been a little mistake.
Mistake?
Oh, but it were awful dark out there, Major. Yeah, Major, a man could hardly see anything out there.
That's right. It could have been Indians or anything else out there in all that dark.
Are you trying to tell me that you've decided now that you weren't attacked by Indians?
I wouldn't listen to them, sir. It could be some sort of trick.
It better not be. Now, were you attacked by Indians or weren't you? And if you weren't, what happened to Ham's horse? And what were the three of you doing out there?
Well, it was just like we said it was. We just wanted to make sure there wasn't some sort of mistake. You know, we wouldn't want an Indian war to break out or anything like that.
Maybe you can't face the facts, Mr. Campbell, but I can. Now, I was attacked by a band of screaming Indians last night, and there's no question about that. And now there's going to be some shooting around here, and I intend to be right in the thick of it. Now, maybe that's what you're so afraid of. That I will come out of this a hero.
Major, now those Indians have been peaceful for years. They wouldn't go on a warpath now.
I can't ignore the facts, Jim. But don't worry. We aren't going to take any military action until we have more information about what they're up to.
Well, that's a very sensible attitude, Major. I told you there wasn't nothing to worry about.
Major? Major! I thought you'd want to know. I just talked to two sheep herders who was down by the Indian camp.
How does it look?
Looks mighty bad. Braves is all painted up doing their war dances. They said you could hear the drums a half mile away. No question about it. Them Redskins is on the warpath.
Oh, no, that couldn't be.
Now, are you satisfied, Mr. Campbell?
West gate's open.
Why you come here?
We came in peace, Chief. We, just want to have a little talk.
Talk.
Well, the boys and I, we were just wondering if it's true about you and your braves planning on making war against a white man.
White man make war against us.
Oh, no, they want peace.
White man's lies. First you make lies, then you ready to make war. I know what happened. Say we steal horse from that one. Say we chase young lieutenant. Today you send for more men to make war against me. Now my braves are angry. Want to go on warpath.
What if we said we made a mistake?
You take back lies?
Well, we'd say we made a mistake about your brave stealing Ham's horse.
That's more better.
Well, then I guess everything's all right.
No. Still other lie. Say we chase young lieutenant.
We'll say that was a mistake, too.
No. Young soldier, he make lie. You bring him here.
Well, now, I don't think we can do that.
Then we go on warpath.
No, wait. Isn't there another way?
No other way.
No other way.
No, you bring young lieutenant here. Take back lies before all my braves. Then we smoke peace pipe. Otherwise, we have not forgotten how to make war.
Hey, maybe we could kidnap him. Oh, that's all we have to do is kidnap an army officer. He'd never admit he was wrong anyhow. He's just dying for a chance to get into some action.
Even if we told Harper the truth, he wouldn't believe it. We'd just get him away from the major. Maybe we could talk some sense into him.
Hey, what's that down there?
Cavalry patrol. Maybe Harper's with him. Maybe this is our chance.
Campbell, what are you doing here?
I thought we warned you to stay out of this, Mr. Campbell.
You just come from the Indian camp?
We were down there trying to make peace with the Indians.
A peace? But what are you trying to do to me?
I'm trying to save your hide, Harper. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to save all our hides. Major, the chief would like to have a little powwow with Lieutenant Harper here.
Does he want to apologize for the attack on me last night?
Well, yeah, something like that. Now, come on down to the camp and let's have a talk with him.
No, sir. I'm accepting no apologies. I want satisfaction.
Lieutenant Harper, I won't order you to go with him. But remember, this is not a duel. It's an Indian war, and a lot of lives may be involved.
You're not afraid to go down that camp, huh? Are you, Harper?
Of course. I'm not afraid. Sir, I should like permission to volunteer for this mission.
Campbell, remember, no tricks. We'll be within earshot.
Oh, now, Major. Now, you know you can rely on us.
What are we stopping for?
We're going to have a little talk.
Oh, no.
Oh, now, just hold on.
What's the meaning of this?
Harper, I'm going to confess to you. We're not going down there and have the Indians apologize to us. We're going down there and apologize to them.
For what?
Accusing them of hostile actions. Like chasing you home the other night after the party.
Oh, no, not again. Now, listen here. I'm an officer of the United States Cavalry. If I say they were Indians, they were Indians.
No.
Well, how can you say they weren't?
Well, it's easy. Because we were the Indians.
You?
That's right. We put on disguises, and we made a lot of noise, shot our guns up in the air. Ham here, he had to fall off his horse and lose it. That's why we had to make up that story to the major. What started out as a little joke, it sort of got out of hand.
You don't really expect me to fall for a silly ruse like that.
Well, you fell for it.
You not only fell for it, you ran for it.
I see. Trying to make a fool of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Campbell? Yeah. You'd like to tell Elsie that I ran away from 3 ignorant cowboys dressed in shabby disguises. Well, it will not work.
Either.
If I said they were Indians, I still say they were Indians.
And I swear to you, it was us. Now, look, Harper, there are real Indians down there in that camp, and there's going to be a lot of trouble if we don't go down there and straighten it out.
It won't work, Campbell.
You know, you are pig-headed. That's one thing you are, is pig-headed. It was so dark out last night, how could you tell what you saw?
I know what I heard. 12 Indians at least. And I shall never forget the sound of their savage screaming as long as I live. Now, you can't tell me the three of you made all that noise.
Well, I don't have to tell you. I can prove it to you. Ham, the lieutenant here doesn't believe we can sound like a dozen Indians. How is your voice?
Fine.
All right.
You believe it?
I believe you. Now, we've got to do something because there's going to be a war.
Those were war cries. They must have been ambushed. Bugler, sound the charge.
Cavalry! They attack us! King! Espone! Ataya!
We got to do something.
Stop, Major! Major, you don't have to go! Major, you don't have to go! No, Major, you don't have to go!
Let's go! They attack us!
Major! Major! Major!
What happened? They try to ambush you?
No, sir.
Let's go! They attack us!
They're not attacking you, and they're not about to.
The lieutenant want to make peace.
I have a feeling the lieutenant's about to become the most peaceful man in the United States Cavalry.
What was that noise I heard?
Noise, sir?
Horrible screaming and yelling. Enough to make a man's blood run cold.
Well, I can't imagine what that was, sir. You gentlemen?
Beats me.
Well, it could have been a bunch of screaming cowboys out there somewhere, Major. Oh, sheep herders, maybe.
I don't know. Sounded like war cries to me.
Oh, well, sir, that just proves how easy it would be to make a mistake on a thing like this, and, well, how tragic it might be if some innocent lives were lost as a result of it.
Lieutenant, have you decided that you made a mistake?
No, sir, not at all. Well, I thought maybe it was best if I just forgot the whole incident. Sir, I think maybe I'd better go down to their camp and talk with them. Campbell says they want some sort of an apology, and, well, that's ridiculous, I know, but I think maybe we ought to do everything we can to preserve the peace and to, satisfy their simple, primitive pride.
Come, Nika!
You know, Major Breen would certainly be angry if he found out the three of you started all of this. And, you certainly couldn't get in trouble with the law about it. I mean, staging a fake Indian raid, that's a very serious offense.
Harper, you thinking about turning us in?
Well, to be perfectly frank with you, I'd just as soon the truth didn't get out about this. I mean, you know, if it were told in a distorted way, it would make me appear...
foolish.
No, it's...
Stupid.
No, I'm saying that, a thing like this could do a great deal of damage to an officer's reputation. I mean, it could ruin his whole career.
Well, I'd be very happy to forget about the whole thing if,
Lieutenant, what are you doing here?
The same thing you are, it would appear. I've come to pay a call on Miss Berry.
Well, Did you realize it's almost sundown?
Now, that doesn't worry me, Mr. Campbell.
No?
No, you see, I don't believe I have anything to fear from our red brothers. And I'm sure I have nothing to fear from you. Please, go ahead. Enough.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Campbell? Lieutenant Harper.
Miss Barrington?
I heard about your adventures with the Indians, Lieutenant. Must have been quite exciting for you.
It was nothing.
Well, maybe it didn't mean anything to you. But in a way, I'm glad it happened. It's made me realize the truth of what you said, about how violent a soldier's life is. I'd never been socially acquainted with professional military men before, and now that I know what horrid existences they lead, well, I'm sure I never will be again. I hope I make myself clear.
Miss Barrington.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Miss Barringer, may I compliment you on your good judgment? I would have hated to see a fine lady like yourself get involved with one of those roughneck soldiers. Could I suggest that maybe you might find yourself a nice gentleman civilian to settle down with?
Well, I intend to do just that.
That's fine.
But it most certainly won't be here. Well, I've never heard of such a place. Indians here, cavalry there. You may look forward to spending your life in this country, but I certainly don't. Now, there's a train leaving for the east tomorrow, and I plan to be on it.
Oh.
Good day, Mr. Campbell.
Oh, Miss Barringer, maybe you can just stay around just for a few nights.
Well, no one's going to cross over this point. I can tell you that.
It don't look no different to me.
Look, there's holes in that river bottom deep enough to swallow the biggest wagons ever built.
Yeah, well, I don't like it. We might not be able to handle a wagon train as big as that one coming. Why don't we try it out on a small outfit to begin with?
You're going to start giving orders, Link?
Oh, it ain't that, Mike. It's just that I thought that
Look,
maybe...
I did my thinking before I bought the dynamite. Now, these people, they belong to some crazy religion, doesn't believe in carrying guns, eh? Now, they either do what we say or they get caught like rats in a trap.
Like water rats, huh, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. The Old West had its counterpart of present-day racketeers, men who exploited honest citizens under the pretense of supplying a useful service. Mike Scanlon and Link Fretz were two of those early-day extortionists, and the wagon train of religious pioneers, steadfast in their refusal to carry guns or other instruments of violence, were to be Mike and Link's first customers at the Dangerous Crossing.
Just one more river to cross. We'll haul our sails and brave the gales. There's just one river to cross. Oh, there's just one river to cross. Just one more river to cross. We'll reach the banks and then give thanks. There's just one river to cross.
This river we're approaching now, Brother Nathaniel, dost thou think it will be the last one?
Oh, there's always one more river, little one.
But surely when we reach the promised land.
All our rivers aren't made of water, Naomi. Once we find the right spot, we'll have to clear the land, build houses. And then I guess we're going to have to find a couple of fine, upstanding young husbands for you and Sarah, huh?
Nathaniel, thy laughter will be heard by the elders.
Well, there's one consolation. I doubt if any of them would recognize the sound if they heard it.
I do not like to reprove thee, Nathaniel. And I thank ye for sustaining the spirits of my sisters during this long journey. But the others, they do not understand thy ways.
My ways are exactly the same as theirs and everything that counts. You don't think I quit the sea and married you if I wasn't going to abide by their rules, do you?
No, of course not.
But I can't harness my laughter any more than I can get used to the these and the thous. I'll take the helm, Deborah.
But I have not yet stood my watch.
Pad, you're relieved early. The going may get choppy as we get near the pass.
One more river to cross, Nathaniel?
I don't know, but I'll find out.
Please, Nathaniel, whatever it is, try not to argue with the elders this time.
That plainly indicates the river crossing upstream. The sign points downstream, Brother Walt.
This map's exceedingly old. Many things could have changed since it was drawn.
Many things have changed. The old crossing's no good anymore. Currents or something hollowed out the river floor. Well, there's a nice safe ford downstream a bit. We graded out the approach and filled in the holes. You're more than welcome to use it.
Oh, thank thee.
For $10 a wagon.
$10 a wagon?
15 wagons, that's $150. That's no more than fair for our efforts.
We'll use our efforts to cross the old ford.
Who is he?
Brother Norgate. He spurns our manner of dress, but is never reluctant to share in our decisions.
I'm sorry to butt in, Brother Meeker, but this is a plain, ordinary holdup.
Now, wait a minute, you.
For once, I tend to agree with you, Brother Norgate. Besides, we have but little choice. $150.
Of course, there's another crossing, 150 miles further south from me.
I, for one, am going to try this ford. I'll get my wagon.
Your floating coffin, you mean?
It may be too perilous, Norgate. We best reflect the situation.
Sure, you do that. And you take your time. And when you find out that I've been telling you straight, you can find Link and me down at our ford. Huh? Let's go. They coming?
They'll be here any second now.
That hothead lose his wagon?
It took 20 of their best men to pull him out. Listen, I still can't see there's so much per wagon stuff. Now, I say shove a gun in their ribs and take whatever they got.
We are not criminals, Link. We are businessmen.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know anything. Your way, every lawman from here to California will be gunning for us. My way, nothing can touch us. Nothing.
Well, these birds may not be as easy as you think.
I will have the good brethren doing exactly what I want. Now, you watch me, and you will learn a little something.
$150. Now it's free to count it.
Sure. As soon as you sweeten it with, let's say another 50, huh?
But thou quoted a toll of $10 a wagon. Under what guise doth thou now demand further tribute?
Well, that's because you took so long making up your mind.
We've been hanging around here pretty near all day waiting for you.
And time is worth money.
But I doubt there's $50 more cash amongst us.
We've invested most of our money in farming tools and seed grains. If you'd be willing to accept our labor or goods.
Don't you realize it's impossible to deal with crooks?
Now, you were the one who wouldn't take our word about the old crossing being no good. What's your worry this time?
Because if we do manage to scrape up $50, you'll have another demand.
And what warranty have we that this crossing is any safer than the other?
My personal warranty, madam. I'll escort you and your wagon across the river personally. Just like friends. Real close friends.
Give me that whip.
You all right?
Yeah.
All right, everybody all together now. Link on the other side. Come on. Heave. Yeah. Move.
Good girl, Nanny. That feel nice?
Well, the last wagon's ashore. Old Satan Sound, just like we promised.
I suppose we must thank thee for thy help.
Well, we didn't want the little ladies to think that we were as black as your husband painted us.
Yeah, I guess we all make mistakes. In fact, you probably made one crossing the river without any provisions.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry, Mike. We ain't had nothing to eat all day.
Sure. We could ride down to a little restaurant about 150 miles south of here.
You're more than welcome to share what we have, providing you'll settle for homemade beef stew and fresh-baked drop biscuits.
That'd be mighty nice of you. It's been a long time since I've had home cooking.
I can taste them hot biscuits right now.
I guess we all worked up an appetite. We'll pull up over here.
But the train's encamping over there.
Deborah, it's closer to the water.
We wanted to carry you so far.
Money, food, and women.
In the order named. Now listen, I don't trust him. You keep your eye on him, yeah? I'll watch out after the other bunch. Huh?
Why must we separate ourselves from the others?
So I don't have to answer questions?
About why thou expects me to prepare dinner for thieves who've robbed us of everything we've had.
Deborah, just do as I say, please. Hey, up.
Amen. Did you know that Brother Norgate invited those thieves to share dinner?
Who?
Those men who robbed us.
No.
Sister Morgan overheard him.
Surely that is carrying brotherly love too far.
Never before has he adhered so closely to the word. Brother Norgate's ways are not our ways.
Inviting those evil men to break bread. And with 2 unmarried women in their party.
We will say no more on the subject until we have eaten and rested. And if the elders concur, I will inform the Norgates they must leave the wagon train and proceed from this point alone.
I think Nanny wants to go graze over by those rocks.
Even a goat can't stand the atmosphere here.
More biscuits. And more stew, too. Please.
He's trying for some kind of record.
Well, it's best to eat hearty before you get the bill.
The bill?
Yeah.
You mean you expect us to pay for this grub?
Yeah. Seeing as how victuals are pretty hard to get out here in this wilderness, I'm afraid the price is going to be kind of high.
How high?
Oh, about $100 a piece, $200 altogether.
$200? You loco, that's all we took from you.
Exactly.
You know, Norgate, we'd be tickled pink to pay him. But that'd be bad manners. After all, you invited us.
Yes. We invited you to share our food the same way that you invited us to use your crossing.
Maybe so. We warned you in advance that you'd have to pay.
Yes, but you didn't trust us to pay later. I trusted you.
Sure, so I'll ride back to town and try to get some money from my banker, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll owe it to you.
Where are you going?
Going with the wagon?
Something you want?
Get my concertina. I thought you and Link might want to finish off your meal with a little music. Price the same, with or without.
In that case, we'll do without.
Give this fire a stun, Norgate. This stew ain't as warm as it should be.
And when it's good and hot, I'll have some, too.
No, thank you, Mr. Norgate. Canst thou not see? They've scarce touched the food already on their plates.
Yes, that's why I thought they might want some warm biscuits. Go ahead, little one. Go ahead.
Where you going?
Not very far.
The sin of waste is written in the same ink as that of greed. Perhaps Nanny will compensate for our lack of more pigs.
Where'd they go? Who? The girls.
Yeah, where are they?
This some kind of a trick, Norgate?
Trick? No, it's no trick. They probably went down to the water to go bathing.
You keep an eye on him.
While you go angling for mermaids? When you want him watched, you watch him.
Yeah, I guess he's harmless.
He don't dress like them others, but he's no different from them. Come on. Maybe I can help scrub that little one's back, huh? Yeah.
Nathaniel, a gun!
Well, Deborah, it isn't as bad as it looks.
I do not fear for thy safety as much as I fear for thy soul. To conceal this thing from me.
Please, Deborah.
No, thy safety does concern me. Nothing is as dear to me as thy life. Let them keep the money.
Deborah, I haven't got time to argue. I told the girls to go bathing because I had to get those thugs away from here for a minute, and...
And those thugs followed them to the river?
Yes.
Thou used Sarah and Naomi as a lure?
Yes.
How debased thou must be. To use my sisters' unclothed bodies as an aid to some form of violence.
All right. I'm debased, but I also know men. I knew what it'd take to distract them. They were watching me every second, and I had to get this. Now, don't let them follow me. Hold them here for a little while.
Weapon of violence! I won't stand for this, Norgate! Come back here, Norgate! I order it!
Hey, come on, honey. Come on, just reach up. Come on.
Go away! Please go away!
It's all right, honey. You can come on out now.
I wouldn't try drawing.
Now, you can only get one of us with that old relic.
That's right. Which one of you is going to take a chance on reaching first?
I thought they didn't believe in guns.
He's a hypocrite. I could have sworn there was no guns in that camp.
Ordinarily, I don't condone the use of firearms, but when two gentlemen such as you eat our food and then refuse to pay...
All right. So we'll pay you for the food, huh?
Yeah, later.
It'll be $200 now.
Now, wait a minute, Norgate.
Time is worth money. Keep me waiting much longer, it may cost you $50 for sweetening.
You ain't gonna bleed us for money, Norgate.
You gonna give it to me, or am I gonna help myself before I bury you?
All right, give it to him.
Brother Maker? Get their horses. They're going back across the river. Now, take off your guns. Throw them in the water. Now, when we reach the next settlement, we're going to report your little enterprise to the authorities, so I advise you to keep on going as far and as fast as possible.
Let's go.
All right, Sarah, Naomi, you can come out now.
It was almost as bad as being naked in their presence. They're thinking that we were.
Mr. Norgate's strategies and methods are open to considerable debate, Miss Sarah. We're grateful for the return of the money, but the ends do not justify the means, Norgate.
Well, I've always been taught that the paying of a tribute is just as great a sin as the levying of it.
True, perhaps. But surely thou can find no justification for concealing from us this instrument of destruction.
This hasn't been fired since Valley Forge when General Washington gave it to my grandfather.
Oh, Nathaniel.
I couldn't force myself to give up an heirloom, so knowing how you felt about firearms, I kept it hidden.
Until thou had to face them with it, knowing it was useless without a vestige of ammunition.
Oh, I needed none, Brother Meeker. When I married Deborah, I accepted your religion and I acquired your faith.
God bless thee, Brother Norgate.
Come, thou had best change into dry clothes. And the next time thou need a decoy, please do not use my clothing.
Oh, was there something you gentlemen wanted to see me about?
Yes, we're sorry we misjudged thee. And we thought from this point on, it might be well for thee to occupy the lead wagon, Brother Norgate. Thou art a pillar of strength.
We'll haul our sails and brave the gale. There's just one river to cross.
Just one river to cross, just one more river to cross. We'll reach the banks and then give thanks with just one river to cross.
Oh, there's just one more river to cross. There's one more river to cross. We'll take an oar and pull for shore. There's one more river to cross.
Oh, just one river to cross. Just one more river to cross. We'll reach the banks and then give thanks with one more river to cross.
Mike Scanlon and Link Fretz were later arrested, tried, and convicted of extortion. As for Brother Norgate and the rest of the wagon train, well, they settled in northern Arizona, where they made two valuable contributions to the growth of the Old West: progeny and faith.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men, that all men are created equal, that they're endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. Children, listen to me. There's been no cave-in. Everything's all right.
Oh, no, it isn't. My daddy says the whole town will fall in the mine if they don't stop digging underneath
No,
it.
they'll stop long before anything like that happens.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. This is the mining camp of Gregory Gulch, Colorado in the year 1859, the time of the great Pikes Peak rush. Now, beneath the town, a rich vein of gold zigzags through ground so soft and unstable that it takes all the skill of experienced hard rock miners to prevent daily cave-ins. A special breed of men, these hard rockers. Danger and even death are part and parcel of their work routine, as we shall see in this story I call The Watch.
You think your sister be there this late?
Well, she usually sticks around a while after school.
You think she enrolled me?
Well, I don't know. There's only one way to find out, Rafe. Ask.
All right, you men, snap it up. Snap it up. We haven't got all day. Get out the assay bags, Pogarski.
Well, Mr. Parker.
Oh.
This is a pleasant surprise.
Good afternoon, Mr. Short. Has my brother left already?
Oh, he's up at the assay office. Anything I can do?
Oh, that blasting this afternoon gave the school quite a shaking up.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if it disturbed you.
Mr. Short, is there a danger of the town caving into the mine? I mean, there's a rumor around
Oh,
that...
there's always a rumor around a mining town. Remember, Miss Parker, I'm down that tunnel myself whenever we set off a blast. I wouldn't worry about it.
I guess you're right.
Good. By the way, Miss Parker, I've been wanting to ask you...
Mary! George!
Excuse me, Miss Parker.
What are you doing here?
I wanted you to come down and look over the school building to see if it was damaged any from that blasting this afternoon.
Oh, well, sure. We were going to drop by anyway after we got washed up.
We?
Oh, Mary, this is Rafe Bogarski. Rafe, Mary Parker, my sister.
It's a good meeting.
Rafe is from Poland. He wants to learn to read and write English so he can get his papers.
For to be citizen.
I see. Oh, Mr. Bogarski, my hand.
Oh, excuse me. I study very good.
Oh, I'm sure you would. It isn't that. It's just that we're terribly overcrowded already. We hardly have room for the children, even. I'm afraid I'd have to say no. I wish there were some way. Of course, if you would study hard on your own time, maybe I could guide your work in the evenings.
Oh, I study hard the hardest, and I pay too.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary.
Oh, yes, you deserve. But I have something else. This
Oh, no.
is Papa Pogarski's watch. This most greatest treasure I own is yours.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, please, it's a very good watch. Run for 7 days. I wind back here like this. It run now maybe 50 years. Never run down, never stop.
All the more reason. It's a beautiful watch, but it's a family heirloom. It's priceless.
For to be citizen is priceless too. So is fair trade.
All right, Mr. Bogarski. Thank you.
You wine every Sunday.
I promise.
It ring the hour.
Oh, it's lovely. Perhaps if you could come tonight at 7, we could begin your lessons.
Oh, I'd be there. You bet I'd be there.
Okay, you run along now, sis, and we'll wash up and drop by the school.
Oh, thanks. Bye. Bye. Bye, Mr. Short.
Oh, good afternoon, Miss Parker.
Come on, let's go.
Here's the rest of them reports. You know, it looks to me like that mucker Pogarski and that Parker girl hit it off right smart, huh? I sure gotta hand it to him, though.
What do you mean by that?
Well, him giving her presents and making out like he wants an education. You fool enough to believe that? Why, he's got it all figured. To see her every night. Now, when did any other man have a chance to do any courting?
Toss him out in his ear.
Now, what's stopping you?
He's the best man in the crew, and everybody knows it. They all figure it was personal. There must be a better way.
Could meet up with an accident, huh?
Oh, nothing like that. What if he quit? He'd have to clear out of the country to get another job. No other hard rocking around here.
Why'd he quit?
Well, we'll find some good reason to do that. Some mighty good reason. Oh, Bogarski. I've run into a little emergency I could use your help on. You better not wait. It'll take 'em a while.
Okay, I'll see you later, Rafe.
I'd be there. You bet I'd be there.
The folks in town are getting nervous about caving. Maybe if we did some double shoring back in number 2, they'd feel safer. Why don't you take a half a dozen of those timbers back to number 2 so the crew can set them first thing in the morning, huh?
Only one man for this job?
Well, Pagarsky, I always figure you're the equivalent of two men. You bet I'd be there.
Ten times 9 is 90. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 11, 111. It's not true, George. Right. I'll take Mary's word for it. So you are her prize student. It's true. Well, then how come you're so dumb about other things? This joke of some kind? Oh, no, it's no joke. Take my sister, for example. Now, why do you think she didn't accept any invitation to that dance tonight? She don't want to go. Well, of course she does. She's been waiting for you to ask her. Me? Yeah. You think she really go if I ask? Bet. No. No, she never go with me. What's the matter with you, Rafe? You losing all your courage? Day after day, you let Short bully you around like a kid. Now you won't even stand up to a girl. One of these days, I'm gonna punch Short right in the mouth if you don't. Please, George. No trouble. Not until I learn to read and write.
I want to speak to you a minute, Pagarsky. I've got your pay here.
This all I get?
It's all you earned. You get paid according to the amount you muck, you know that.
But,
But what? Your production's fallen way off, Pagarsky, the lowest man in the crew.
That's because you keep doing extra work. I have no time for to muck.
Never mind excuses.
Man, starve on this.
Well, if you don't like it, why don't you quit?
No. No, I work harder.
See you do that. Pagarsky, we're 6 picks short on the tool count. They must have fallen off the car. You go back and find them, huh? Well, what are you waiting for? Afternoon, Miss Parker.
Oh, afternoon, Mr. Short.
Your brother's in the pay line. He'll be with you in a minute.
Thank you.
About the dance.
What's that?
Oh, it's just the earth settling a little. Miss Parker, about the dance, I'd sure like to... All right, you men, we'll need a shoring crew. Grab the tool.
George!
Mary, get out of here. It's not safe.
Rafe's in there!
Are you sure?
I saw him go in!
All right, just stay back.
Ray! Can you hear me, Ray?
Mary, get out of here, will you? It's not safe.
We can't leave Rafe in there! Something's happened on the mine! Something's happened on the mine!
Come on, Mary, come on. You all right, Mary?
Where's Rafe?
No, he must still be in there. Look, we'll go after him, Mary. Just as soon as the dust clears, we'll go after him.
Now, I want you to listen to me. All of you. We were lucky that just a pocket let go. Lucky! If we go in and reopen that tunnel, the whole town could cave in next. I can understand how you feel about Pogarski, but there's not one chance in 1,000 that he's still alive. And even if he is, it might take us days to reach him.
I say if there's one chance in 10,000 he's still alive, we ought to give it a try.
Dreadman, we'd be risking your lives and the lives of everyone in this town.
We'll double shore as we go. Let's get moving. Every minute counts.
All right. But you remember this. You're digging your own graves. And one big one for this whole town.
It's really as hopeless as he says?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, Mary.
Please, God. You should have slept longer.
Any news?
We've had another slide.
Anybody hurt?
5 men, but not seriously. Honestly, Mr. Bricker, is there a chance?
There's always a chance if he's getting air.
How long can a person live without food or water?
Man can go a long time without food. As for water, 10 days at most.
It's been 10 days. This is the 10th day.
He could have found water. A lot of springs feed into the tunnel.
Oh, it's nothing serious, Mrs. Jensen. A boulder caught his foot. He'll be all right. Right here.
Is the work going any faster?
Well, not much. Too risky.
Too risky to go any faster or any further, if you ask me.
No, Martha, what if it was me instead of Rafe?
But it isn't you, and I don't want it to be.
Earth's settling a little.
And when the town caves in, I suppose you'll call that earth settling, too.
Martha, why don't you go on home and get some rest?
Please do, Mrs. Bricker.
Rest.
Let's get on with it, George.
I'll take over now.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Bricker. I hope you got some sleep.
Oh, not a wink, but I thought I'd better give you a hand. Will it never stop?
No. It won't, Mrs. Bricker, until they seal off that tunnel and quit digging. Not a man in the tunnel or a person in this town will be safe until they stop.
But you can't stop now.
Miss Parker, I know how you feel. We all feel the same way. But I've got a responsibility here, not only to keep this operation going, but to look out for the welfare of these men. They don't have sense enough to do it for themselves. Let's ask these men about it. They're all experienced miners. Let's ask them what they think the chances are now of finding Pogarski alive. They weren't good to begin with, and it's been 11 days. How about it, you men? Lou? Frank? Mr. Bricker. Parker. Well, that's your answer. All right. We'll seal off the number 2 tunnel and open the new one tomorrow.
Short. I reckon we ought to have some kind of services before we start the new work.
Yes. Someone go in and get the rest of the men. You men bring those benches over here for the women to sit on.
You see, sir, we don't have a regular parson. But my grandfather was one, and others here thought that that might put me in better standing. I don't know much about praying, but I remember a kind of a prayer my grandfather used to say that he said was meant for us miners. Only part of it I remember. I don't remember that real good. It was something like, even if I do have to walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'm not afraid. That ain't like it. Us hard rock miners, I guess you know we know.
It is 11 days since the accident, isn't it?
I don't know much about praying.
If a watch can keep running, a 7-day watch, why couldn't a man? Oh, George, he's alive. I know he is. I know he is. Oh, listen to me, all of you. It's asking so much, but I know he's alive. I know he is. If you could just for a few more hours.
I thought this was understood, Miss Parker.
Yes, it was, but this feeling so strong, or is asking a lot.
It is indeed. Asking these people to give up their lives for a man they can't possibly help.
Or for someone you just would rather not help, is that it?
Parker, you've been a miner since you were a kid. Is this your experience talking or your sister's emotion?
I may be putting it on a little bit heavy, but you were pushing Rafe around for a long time. And I think I got a good idea why, too. And it's just possible you might be just as happy to leave him sealed up in that cave.
All right, men. What do you say we give it another try, huh?
Just a minute, Mr. Parker.
Martha! I'm with you, Parker.
Good.
Me too, Mr. Parker. Anything you want, you just sing out. You know, I always thought you was the man to run this outfit. I always thought that.
You better go see if you can help Short. I think he might want to leave town.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and York, if he leaves, don't you think it'd be a nice idea if you went with him?
Yes, sir.
Okay, men, let's go, huh? Here we go, sir.
Hurry. Oh, hurry. Please hurry. Please. You're not giving up? No, but he's in there. I know he is. You have to have faith. Don't you understand? Time is running out.
Mary, there might be a chance. We're coming into a chamber. The place that we did the double shoring the day that the schoolhouse got shaken up. Now listen, if he stayed there, there might be a chance. I need a heavier crowbar.
Oh.
Mrs. Bricker! Mrs. Bricker, get a doctor and hurry, will you please?
Mary! Come back! It's not safe in there!
see anything, Mr. Bricker?
You shouldn't be in here, Miss Parker. Where's George?
Wait.
Mary, you all right?
Oh, yes, but I found him. Oh, hurry, please, hurry. It won't be long. Oh, I almost forgot to wind it. Oh, I know you're going to be all right now. I just know you will.
No one knows what happened to the original Pragarsky watch, which saved Rafe's life. It was, however, a watch like this. Now, the key inserts here, and it would run for 7 days, no more. Why, then, did Rafe Pragarsky's watch continue running 4 days beyond that period? Well, modern watch experts say the temperature was probably very low at Gregory's Gulch, and so was humidity. Now, these are factors that would give the spring more resiliency and keep the watch going longer. It's lucky for Rafe Pragarsky that Mary Parker, the young schoolteacher he later married, didn't know so much about watch springs. Have you ever met anybody by the name of Bottle? B-O-T-T-L-E? Well, you're about to. William C. Bottle, known familiarly as Bill to his friends in the mining camp of Darwin near Death Valley. You're going to meet him and a raft of his relatives on the occasion of Bill Bottle's birthday. And this is the young lady whose name Bill would like to change to Mrs. Bottle, if he could just get up his courage to ask her.
Well,
I happened to be passing by and thought I'd say howdy.
Well, come in.
Is it all right, my digging clothes?
Oh, I only draw the line at burros. I was just totting up my accounts. You know, I always said the first year I made $2,500, clear that is, I'd change my sign from dressmaker to modiste. But I don't know. You think that sounds kind of highfalutin, Bill?
Have you really cleared that much this year? Gosh. That's 4 times what I've earned.
But with you, it's different. A prospector doesn't have steady business.
I'll say you don't. That's why most of them stay single.
Well, there's always a chance of striking it rich. And when that happens, the world will be your oyster.
I don't care much for oysters.
Well, whatever it is you want, you'll get it.
Provided some other man ain't already grabbed her.
So that's it.
I'm 35 years old. I got a birthday coming up in a couple of months, and if I'm ever gonna get married, it should be now. But I just gotta have something to offer a wife.
Money isn't everything, Bill.
Depends on who's got it.
I'm sure a girl would wait for you if she knew you loved her.
She don't.
Why don't you tell her?
The way things are, it just ain't feasible. Well, I just dropped in to say howdy.
Oh, stay, Bill, and let me make you some coffee.
I'm heading out again tomorrow. I gotta start packing my outfit. Madge.
Madge Daly, you fool. Bragging about how much you made. He was all set to propose.
Eloise! We've struck it! Paid it, old girl! Bill Bartle's hit it at last!
Hey, Bill! What's this I hear about you being in the chips?
Yes, that's right. I sold my claim to a San Francisco syndicate for cash.
How much? Not that I'm curious.
$100,000.
100,000? Baron Rothschild himself.
I might even take a trip to Europe to meet the old boy. Who knows? Anything's possible now. Madge!
Bill! Why, I hardly recognized you. You look so grand.
Oh, this. Just a ready-made suit I picked up in Frisco. The tailor-mades are being shipped down.
Be seeing you later, Bill.
Oh, at the Shoe Fly. I'm setting them up.
Oh, fine.
So your dream has come true, Bill.
Yes, I'm sitting right on top of the heap. Bank balance is 6 figures. And like somebody once said, the world is my oyster.
It was I who said it.
And you know, the first thing I did after I closed the deal, went over to the Poodle Dog Cafe and ordered me 2 dozen of them on a half shell. Oysters.
But I thought you didn't like oysters.
And what do I find in one of them but a pearl? Just goes to show you. Them as has gets.
And now I suppose the next thing you plan to do...
Celebrate. The boys are waiting inside there now.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'd be happy to see you home. Well, don't work too hard now.
Quiet, quiet. To Bill Bottle, the greatest guy in the 7 deserts.
It's a man's best friend, a bottle. Where'd you get that name, Bill?
My folks, of course.
Didn't know you had any folks.
What'd you think? The stork brought me? Hid me under a cabbage leaf? Sure I got folks.
He was a bottle baby.
I haven't seen any of them since I was a kid. My father and mother both died. Left home when I was only 12.
Just a half-pint bottle, huh?
I don't see anything so funny in the name Bottle. Bottle is an ancient and honorable name. I'm proud of it.
And they all ought to be proud of you, Bill.
It's a Bill's birthday.
Hey, it's 6 weeks off yet.
He'll throw a big party.
Yeah, that I will. A family party. I'll round up all my relatives.
Where are they?
I don't know. All over.
How would you locate them?
Put a notice in the paper.
What paper?
All the big city papers. Frisco, Denver, Chicago, New York, Washington, D.C.
You think there might be a bottle in the Senate?
There might. The Bottles are a fine old family. Make no mistake about that. I'll invite them all to come here to Darwin at my expense. Take over the Bonanza Hotel, lock, stock, and barrel, and I can afford it.
Be a joke on you if none of them showed up.
They'll come. You wait and see. To the Bottle family reunion.
To the Bottle. Good evening.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Crispin.
Well, who were you expecting? My wife told me to come by and pick up her new dress.
I'm just taking out the last bastings and we'll be all ready. Are they still celebrating?
No, the party broke up. Bill had to go home and write a notice for the newspapers.
What notice?
He's planning a big blowout on his birthday.
October the 19th.
Yeah, but you're not invited, and neither am I. Nobody in Darwin's invited. This is going to be strictly en famille.
What do you mean?
Bill's putting a notice in all the leading newspapers in the USA, inviting all his relatives, anybody by the name of Bottle, to come to Darwin at his expense. And he's going to put them up at the hotel. Then he's going to throw a real ring-ding-bang of a banquet with champagne and everything. What do you think of that?
Why, really takes my breath away.
Well, I'll tell you what I think, what the rest of the boys think. We think that Mr. William C. Bottle has suddenly got himself a bit of a big head since he came into that $100,000. His old friends aren't good enough anymore to celebrate his birthday with. He's got to go dig up his long-lost fancy relatives.
Are they fancy?
Why, there was a Bottle came over in the Mayflower. There's Boston Back Bay Bottles, Philadelphia Bottles, Virginia Bottles.
No idea he was so well connected.
Well, he kept it kind of dark while he was poor, but now he wants to show off.
Well, I suppose it's only natural. I mean, blood is thicker than water.
You don't have to be so blamed exclusive.
Here's your wife's dress.
After all, money isn't everything.
It all depends on who's got it, as someone once remarked. This is a surprise. I was beginning to think I'd never see you again.
Well, I've been so busy the past few days.
I know.
Oh, you've heard about my birthday party.
It's talk of the town.
I put a notice in all these papers.
You'll be swamped.
Oh, no, Bottle isn't so common. Not like Smith or Jones.
Or Daly.
Yeah. Well, what I mean is...
How do you know a lot of Smiths and Joneses and Dalys won't read this notice and pass themselves off as Bottles?
Oh, they've got to produce evidence they're related.
A copy of the family crest?
Or something. Now, you're making fun of me.
Oh, no. Indeed, I'm not. I think the whole thing is perfectly wonderful, Bill.
It's a lot of relatives I'll be meeting all at once. I'm counting on you to help me out.
Me?
I want you to receive with me. Sit beside me at the head of the table.
Oh, but I thought this was to be strictly a family affair.
It is.
All Bottles.
By birth or by marriage.
Bill.
Will you, Madge?
Are you by any chance proposing to me?
I know it's kind of sudden.
Sudden? After 2 years?
But I thought, with this big party coming off and all these guests arriving, a man in my position needs a wife.
It would be a convenience.
Sure would. I just gotta get me one. I didn't mean it that way. Gosh, I'm making a botch of this.
I think you are.
Madge, I love you. Ever since I first saw you. You want me to get down on my knees and ask you?
No, don't. There are pins on the floor.
You're right. Madge, will you marry me?
Maybe I better wait till I've met your family.
Oh, they'll like you.
You think so?
And I can tell you one thing. There won't be a better dressed woman among them. Even if you do make your own clothes.
Give me a little more time, Bill, to think it over.
Well, all right. But don't take too long about it. The 19th isn't so far off. And by now, that notice is already in the hands of some of my relatives. I've had 17 acceptances so far from all over the United States.
Well, we can take care of as many as come. Pack them in.
No 3 in a bed now. Not the Bottles. They're used to the best. And I want clean sheets.
You'll have them.
The banquet will be on the night of the 19th.
6 courses.
I understand Delmonico's in New York serves 10.
With toothpicks, this will be 7.
Well, all right. Champagne's been ordered. It'll really flow.
You want brandy for the gentlemen?
And cigars, the 50-cent kind. I guess that's all for now. I'll keep you posted as to numbers. Just one regret so far from a cousin in Oregon. He's got an appointment on that date that just can't be broken unless the governor sees fit.
The governor?
Oh, the bottle's moving high society, believe me. Just look at some of these credentials. Here's one from Ambrose Bottle, one of the Washington bottles. This is his estate.
Why, it must take a dozen gardeners.
And he says this is only his summer home. Here's another picture. Do you recognize him?
A racehorse?
Ran in the Kentucky Derby last year. And who's that holding him? Sylvester Bottle. Some of these aren't so interesting, just diagrams of the family tree proving relationship. But here's one.
The Tabor Grand Opera House, Denver. You have an opera singer in the family?
Her name's Crystal.
Crystal Bottle. How pretty.
I'm hoping she'll sing for us at the banquet. Madge, you and I'll be traveling in fast company.
Bill, I'm not coming to the banquet.
Oh, now, Madge.
No, I mean it. I'm honored that you asked me out of all the folks in Darwin.
You're the only one I care about.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to make up your mind now about marrying me, Madge. You can wait till later. But come to the dinner anyway, just as my guest, please.
I wouldn't belong. The company's too fast for me. A mining camp dressmaker, I'd be a fish out of water. It's your family, Bill. And I don't blame you for bragging about them. But you entertain them. Alone.
So, this is the great day when the clan gathers.
That's right.
Where's the red carpet?
Here comes the stage.
Henry, stand back. All of you.
What's the matter? Can't we breathe the same air?
Mr. William C. Trottle?
Yes?
I'm your cousin Ambrose from our nation's capital.
The senator?
Welcome to Darwin.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Mr. Bottle, I presume.
Yes?
I'm your little cousin, Crystal, from Denver.
The Rocky Mountain Canary.
You go to blazes.
Charmed to be here.
Mr. Bottle, it's a pleasure. Sylvester Bottle from the Kavanaugh Stud Farms.
Did you ever see such a collection in your life?
Deadbeats and floozies.
Look, a Chinaman.
You, Mr. Bottle, William?
Yes.
Me, Mr. Bottle, Thomas.
What?
Very proud to meet you.
Are you sure? Thomas Y. Bottle, Nob Hill, San Francisco.
A Chinese bottle.
He make mistake?
No mistake. You're very welcome, Thomas.
Thank you.
I'm sure you must all be tired after your journey. Won't you step inside and make yourselves at home?
It isn't commonly known, but the president comes to me quite often for advice.
Very good food.
Beg your pardon, sir.
Oh, that's all right.
You should come to Denver sometime, Cousin Bill.
rosy cake.
Ah, that's for me.
Oh, it's
That's what I
lovely.
like.
Oh.
Lovely. Well,
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny.
Speech!
This is the first birthday party I've spent with any of my family since I was a kid. I know we all get homesick now and then for our own flesh and blood. That's why I ask you here. I certainly appreciate your coming here. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I'd like to propose a toast to the Bottle family. Wherever they are, whoever they are.
My friends, this food tonight should have choked me. This liquor should have strangled me. For I have no right to be here. I am not a bottle. I am a faker, an imposter, a pretender, a humbug. I invented my genealogy, forged my credentials, and had every intention to further take advantage of my host, who I regarded as a sucker. But, my friends, I was wrong. Bill Bottle is a thoroughbred, one of nature's noblemen. And if I had any wish in this world tonight, it would be that I could claim relationship to him.
Hooray! Hey, Bill! Happy birthday!
I'd like to say something before anyone yells, "Get the hook." I want to say that this is the most wonderful party I ever attended. Well, I've had it pretty rough all my life. Been kicked around plenty. But this is the first time I can remember when I was made to feel as good as anybody. A regular lady. I wish I didn't ever have to go back.
I'm a fake, too. Please. Thomas Whitebottle make speech, too. Me no born Thomas Whitebottle. Me houseboy for Mr. Thomas Whitebottle. Take his name. Mr. Thomas Whitebottle, president of Bank San Francisco. Live in big house in Up Hill. Own horses, carriages, steam yacht. Wife with diamonds and sealskin coat. Thomas Y. Bottle, great man, but not so great as our Mr. Bottle. Our Mr. Bottle has something greatest of all, a great heart.
Hooray! Hooray! Blow out the candles on your cake, Bill.
Well, make a wish.
Yeah, go ahead, Bill. Make a wish.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny.
Well, where are you heading?
Out.
Quitting town, huh? Well, I should think you would. The laughing stock of Darwin. You know, if I were you, the next town I settled in, I'd change my name. News travels fast.
Oh, Bill! Oh! ankle. I've twisted it.
Here, let me help you into the store.
Oh, no, I'd rather go home. If you just give me an arm, I think I can hobble that far.
You don't think it's broken?
No, just a bad sprain.
I'll go get the doctor.
Oh, Bill, no.
You really ought to have it bandaged before it starts swelling.
Wait.
But his office is right on my way. I can send him back.
Bill, please.
Madge, your ankle.
There's nothing the matter with my ankle. I only pretended. I just wanted a chance to see you.
Why? To rub it in?
Bill, last time you were in this room, you asked me to marry you.
And you were smart. You said you'd better wait until you'd seen my relatives.
And now I've seen them.
Lucky escape for you, all right.
You mean the offer doesn't hold anymore?
Madge, I know I acted like a fool about my relatives.
Until they actually turned up. Then you were magnificent.
Magnificent.
Oh, Bill, I was so proud of you. You received them as though you were really glad to see them. You made them welcome.
Well, gosh, I'd invited them.
That's just what I mean.
And I'm not apologizing for them now. They were a funny lot, I grant you.
Like all relatives.
But most of them were better than they looked.
I'm sorry now I didn't get a chance to meet them. My future in-laws.
Madge. Madge! You mean...
But do I have to get down on my knees and ask you? There are pins on the floor.
You're willing to become a bottle?
As long as it's Mrs. William C. Bottle. You're the only one that matters, darling.
How soon will you marry me?
Oh, right away. Before you see any of my relatives.
And the moral of this story is, the Lord gave us our relatives, but thank the Lord we could choose our own wives and husbands.
মূলা দিয়েছে এরকম রান্না করা যায় আমার কোনো আইডিয়া ছিল না মানে অসাধারণ হয়েছে থ্যাংক ইউ বিশেষ করে এই মুজটা তো মানে অন্যরকম আনবিলিভেবল মানে ওয়াও একটা ফিল
থ্যাংক ইউ এবারে ঢাকার নাশিতা বাসার আপনার ফুড নিয়ে চলে আসুন আমি বানিয়েছি হচ্ছে র্যাডিশ মিটলো আর বানিয়েছে হচ্ছে র্যাডিশ মুগস
স্টাফিং এ মূলার সাথে আর কি দিয়েছেন মূলা ক্রিম চিজ এন্ড
মূলা ফিলাডেলফিয়া চিজ আর একটু ব্ল্যাক পেপার
এন্ড দেন চিকেনটাতে
চিকেনটাতে হচ্ছে আমি অ্যাড করেছি জিঞ্জার গার্লিক একটু অনিয়ন মিক্সড হার্বস লাইক কোরিয়েন্ডার পার্সলে আর মিন্ট এটা কিছু এটা হচ্ছে মুজ মূলার মুজ
মূলাটা কিভাবে
মূলাকে ফার্স্টে আমি ঘিয়ে ক্যারামেলাইজ করে নিয়েছি দেন ওটাকে আমি হচ্ছে ক্রিম চিজের সাথে অ্যাড করব
সো এটাতে আর কি দিয়েছেন আমি আপনার স্টেশনে গোচুজাং দেখছিলাম সো হাউ ডিড ইউ পুট গোচুজাং ইনটু দিস
গোচুজাং বেসিক্যালি এনেছিলাম আমি ভেবেছিলাম যে মূলার বানাবো আপনার কিমচি বানাবো বাট আমি আসলে টাইমে কভার করতে পারিনি দ্যাটস এটা স্কিপ করেছি
খুব ভালো হয়েছে থ্যাংক ইউ আমার কাছে লোফটাও ভালো লেগেছে মূলা দিয়ে যে লোফটা তৈরি করা হয়েছে আর মুসটা একদম সুপার
সিরিয়াসলি এটা মূলার কোনো কিছু এটা আমি বিলিভ করতে পারছি না থ্যাংক ইউ আনবিলিভেবল মানে ওয়াও একটা ফিল থ্যাংক ইউ সত্যি খুব ভালো সত্যি খুব ভালো থ্যাংক ইউ নাশিদা মূলা দিয়েছে এরকম রান্না করা যায় আমার কোনো আইডিয়া ছিল না মানে অসাধারণ হয়েছে। থ্যাংক ইউ। বিশেষ করে এই মুজটা তো মানে অন্যরকম, মিষ্টি একদম পারফেক্ট। আমি মিষ্টি মানে খুব কম খাই, খেতে পারি না, বাট এটা একদম
আমি আপনার কথা চিন্তা করে একটু পাই না কম দিয়ে
মানে এটা আমার কাছে মিষ্টি মনেই হয়নি, মানে এতটা পারফেক্ট হয়েছে। অ্যান্ড দেন এটাও তো বেস্ট। এবং এই প্রোগ্রামের নাম যে পারলে খাওয়াও, আমি যে চ্যালেঞ্জ দিয়েছি আমি জানি না, মানে একের পর এক আমি হেরে যাচ্ছি।
আই থিঙ্ক আজকে বাকি 3 জাজেসের ফেভারিট ছিল মুলা মুজটা। বাই দ্য ওয়ে, আই লাভ দ্য নেম মুলা মুজ। But I think this would be my favorite. I absolutely love it, and I can't stop eating it. আমি নিজের জন্য যে পিসটা নিয়েছিলাম ওটা শেষ হয়ে গেছে। Now I'm just nibbling on this. Very well done. I can taste the mula, the texture of mula. আপনি কমপ্লিটলি অফ চলে যাননি। আমি ক্রিম চিজ দেখে মনে করেছিলাম যে মুলার কে মনে হয় ওভার পাওয়ার করে নিবে, but I can taste the mula. চিকেনের সাথে it blends really well. I think it was a very smart concept. With the sauce, it's just magical. Great job. Very well done. Costing ঠিক আছে. Thank you very much.
দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে এই মুহূর্তে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর দেখে নেব। ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন 37.6, মাইমুনা আক্তার 40.6। এবার প্রথম দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ, উৎসবের স্বাদ এবং স্বাদের বিশ্বভ্রমণ। এই দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে কার স্কোর কত হচ্ছে সেটাই এখন জানার পালা। আমি শুরু করব ঢাকার শিরজুতি অর্থাৎ পূর্ণিমা আপুর জানকে দিয়ে। দেখি তার স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলে। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। টোটাল 55.4 out of 60. শিরজুতি, আর ইউ হ্যাপি রাইট নাও?
রিলিভড যে আমার নেক্সট টাইম ওই ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা কাউকে দিতে হবে না, আর টেন্স বিকজ আমি জানি হয়তো বা নেক্সট টাইম আবার আমাকে দিবে।
এবারে ঢাকা নারায়ণগঞ্জের প্রতিযোগী নিশাত আঞ্জুম, দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে তার স্কোর হচ্ছে 53.8 out of 60. কংগ্রাচুলেশনস নিশাত। এবারে বগুড়ার তামান্না, গত পর্বে বেশ ভালো করেছেন এবং প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জেও একটা অ্যাভারেজ ভালো স্কোর ছিল আপনার। এবার দেখবো টোটাল স্কোরটা কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 52.6 out of 60. কংগ্রাচুলেশনস তামান্না। এবারে পুরান ঢাকার লাকি আক্তার, বেশ ভালো পারফর্মার তিনি, এবং আমরা জানি যে একদম ডিরেক্ট অ্যাপ্রন পেয়ে তিনি আসলে গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে সুযোগ পেয়েছিলেন। ওকে, সো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ নিয়ে তার পারফরমেন্স আমরা দেখেছি। এবারে জানবার পালা যে টোটাল স্কোরটা কত দাঁড়ালো। 52.2 out of 60. এবারে ঢাকার দিবা, খুব লক্ষ্মী একটা মানুষ। দেখি লক্ষ্মী মেয়ের দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে স্কোরটা কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 51 out of 60. কংগ্রাচুলেশনস দিবা। এবারে রাজশাহীর মৌসুমী কবির আমার মিতা, দেখি আপনার স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে। 45.8 out of 60. এবারে নওগাঁর জুয়াইরিয়া কামাল, প্রথম যেই চ্যালেঞ্জটি ছিল উৎসবের স্বাদ, সেখানে খুব একটা ভালো পারফরমেন্স দিতে পারেননি, বাট স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণে কিন্তু দারুণভাবে আমাদেরকে ভাসিয়েছেন এবং আপনার ব্রাউনিটা জাস্ট ওয়াও ছিল। সো স্ক্রিনে চোখ রাখি, দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে আপনার স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো সেটাই দেখবো। 44.4 out of 60. ঢাকার প্রতিযোগী নিপা, খুবই ছটফটে একটা মানুষ, দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 44.2 out of 60. এবার বাকি রয়েছে দুজন পার্টিসিপেন্টস, এবং সেই দুজন পার্টিসিপেন্ট হচ্ছেন লিনা, মাইমুনা। লিনা, প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জের সময় একদম শুরুতে আপনার হাত কেটে গিয়েছিল, আর আমরা সবাই জানি যে মোরগ পোলাও ছিল, সেটা আপনি প্রপারলি কুকড করতে পারেননি। আর সেকেন্ড চ্যালেঞ্জে আমরা দেখেছি বেটার দেন বিফোর। পুরো আপনার মনের অবস্থা এখন কি সেটা জানতে চাই।
ফার্স্ট চ্যালেঞ্জে যখন সবচেয়ে লো স্কোর পেয়েছিলাম, খুবই মন খারাপ ছিল। গত পর্বে আমার কিছু একটা সমস্যার জন্য আমার 100% আমি দিতে পারিনি। তারপরেও আশা করছি ভালো কিছু হবে, কারণ এটা মহামঞ্চ, এখানে যখন তখন যেটা সেটা হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
একদমই তাই। লিনার টোটাল স্কোর দেখব দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে 41.8 আউট অফ 60। আমরা দেখেছি একটু আগে ডক্টর মুনিমের স্কোর হচ্ছে 37.6, আপনার 41.8। বাকি রয়েছে মাইমুনা। মাইমুনার স্কোর যদি আপনার থেকে বেশি হয় তাহলে আপনাকে বিদায় নিতে হচ্ছে, আর যদি মাইমুনার স্কোর আপনার থেকে কম হয় তাহলে আপনি আরো একটি চ্যালেঞ্জ মোকাবেলা করার জন্য থেকে যাচ্ছেন। এবারে মাইমুনা। মাইমুনা প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে বেশ ভালোই ছিল পারফরমেন্স, নট ব্যাড, বাট সেকেন্ড চ্যালেঞ্জে এসে সবকিছু এলোমেলো করে ফেললেন বোধহয়। হয়তো আরেকটু মেন্টরের কথা শোনা যেত, তাহলে হয়তো এত ভুল হতো না। সো এই মুহূর্তে আপনার কি বলার আছে মাইমুনা?
আমার কাছেও যেটা মনে হয়েছে, এখানে যারা আছে খুবই এক্সপার্ট এবং তাদের প্রচুর নলেজ। আমার কাছে গতকাল যেটা সবচেয়ে বেশি মনে হচ্ছে, আমার নলেজের অভাব ছিল যে একটা ট্যাকো এভাবেও প্রেজেন্ট করা যায়, এবং নলেজের অভাব ছিল এবং আরেকজনের কাছ থেকে নলেজ নেওয়াটা আমি সেটা অ্যাকসেপ্ট করিনি, উচিত ছিল নেওয়া। এটা আমার অনেক বড় ভুল হয়েছে। মহামঞ্চে আসলে ছোটোখাটো এইসব ভুল একদমই করা যাবে না। এটা অনেক বড় একটা লিসন আমার জন্য, যে আমি লাইফে আরও বেশি আগাতে হলে কোথাও আমাকে নলেজ বাড়াতে হবে, আরও বেশি পরিশ্রম করতে হবে।
থ্যাংক ইউ মাইমুনা। এবারে মাইমুনার স্কোরটা দেখে নেব। মাইমুনার স্কোর হচ্ছে 40.6 আউট অফ 60। তার মানে আমি দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে এই মুহূর্তে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর দেখে নেব। ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন 37.6, মাইমুনা আক্তার 40.6।
এত জলদি চলে যাব এটা আমি ভাবিনি। আমি আশা করেছিলাম যে অ্যাটলিস্ট টপ 10-এ আমি নিজেকে নিয়ে যেতে পারবো, কিন্তু একদম প্রথম এপিসোডেই আমাকে চলে যেতে হচ্ছে। এই ব্যাপারটা আমার জন্য খুবই দুঃখজনক।
বিন্দুমাত্র দুঃখ আমার নেই, কারণ আমি আমার কমতিগুলো জেনে গেলাম। আমি অবশ্যই এখানে আবার আসবো।
আমরা পুরো দেশ থেকে বাছাই করে নিয়ে এসেছিলাম সেরা 20 প্রতিযোগীকে। তাদের মধ্য থেকে আজ বিদায় নিলেন দুজন প্রতিযোগী, বাকি রইলেন 18 জন। এবং এই টপ 18 পার্টিসিপেন্টকে সঙ্গে নিয়ে আমরা এগিয়ে যাব আমাদের পরবর্তী চ্যালেঞ্জগুলোতে। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস টু অল। বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, আমার মনে হয় বিদায় নেবার আগে আরেকটি বিশেষ কাজ বাকি রয়ে গেছে, রাইট?
ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ।
ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ। স্ক্রিনে চোখ রাখি, দেখা যাক কে পাচ্ছেন এবারের চ্যালেঞ্জের ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ। 29.6 out of 30. Congratulations, Kumu. আবারও দ্বিতীয়বারের মতো কুমুর দখলে ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ। সো ব্যাক টু ব্যাক দুবার, পরবর্তীবার হয়ে গেলে কিন্তু হ্যাট্রিক হয়ে যাবে। কুমুর লক্ষ্য থাকবে এখন হ্যাট্রিকটা পূরণ করা, রাইট?
আমি আজকের পর্বের প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করে ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটি অর্জন করেছি আবারও। আমার ভালো লাগছে, কিন্তু এটা পেতে গিয়ে আমার যে মানসিক চাপটা সহ্য করতে হয়েছে তা আমি ভাষায় বুঝাইতে পারবো না। কারণ আমি নিজে সেজুতি আপুকে একটা সহজ রেসিপি দিয়েছিলাম এবং সেটা থেকে সে 29 স্কোর করেছিল। তো ওনাকে বিট করতে হলে আমাকে 29-এর প্লাস পেতে হবে আউট অফ 30। এটা যে কত বড় একটা মেন্টাল প্রেশার ছিল আমার জন্য।
কংগ্রাচুলেশনস কুমু। বিজ্ঞ তিন বিচারক, এবার বিদায় নেবার পালা, আপনাদের অনুমতি প্রার্থী।
অবশ্যই।
দর্শক, শেষ হলো আমাদের দ্বিতীয় চ্যালেঞ্জ স্বাদের বিশ্বভ্রমণ। এবং এই স্বাদের বিশ্বভ্রমণের মধ্য দিয়ে মনে হচ্ছিল যে আমরা একটা ইমোশনাল জার্নি শেষ করলাম। বিদায় নিলেন দুজন পার্টিসিপেন্টস, ডক্টর মুনিম এবং মাইমুনা। বাকি রইলেন 18 জন এবং এই 18 জনকে নিয়ে আমাদের নতুন জার্নি শুরু হচ্ছে, নতুন চ্যালেঞ্জ শুরু হচ্ছে। সো সেরা রাঁধুনি নিয়ে আপডেটস পেতে হলে চোখ রাখতে হবে সেরা রাঁধুনির ফেসবুক পেজ এবং ইউটিউব চ্যানেলে, সেই সঙ্গে মাছরাঙার ইউটিউব চ্যানেলে। সবাই অনেক ভালো থাকুন, দেখা হচ্ছে আবারও সেরা রাঁধুনি রান্নায় শ্রেষ্ঠত্ব লড়াই সিজন 8-এ।
এত জলদি চলে যাব এটা আমি ভাবিনি। আমি আশা করেছিলাম যে অ্যাটলিস্ট টপ 10-এ আমি নিজেকে নিয়ে যেতে পারবো, কিন্তু একদম প্রথম এপিসোডেই আমাকে চলে যেতে হচ্ছে, এই ব্যাপারটা আমার জন্য খুবই দুঃখজনক।
বিন্দুমাত্র দুঃখ আমার নেই, কারণ আমি আমার কমতিগুলো জেনে গেলাম। আমি অবশ্যই এখানে আবার আসবো।
আমাদের সেকেন্ড চ্যালেঞ্জ কি হতে যাচ্ছে?
আমরা সবাই জানি লাইফ ইজ আ জার্নি, সো আমাদের আজকের বিষয়টা কাইন্ড অফ জার্নির উপরেই থাকবে।
গ্রেট, তাহলে আমাদের ডেস্টিনেশন কোথায়?
এটা হলো সেরা রাঁধুনির মহামন্ত্র। আমরা কেন একটা ডেস্টিনেশনে থাকবো? আমরা অনেকগুলো ডেস্টিনেশন ঘুরে আসবো, অনেকগুলো দেশ।
আমার একটা প্রশ্ন এখানেও রয়েছে, আমরা কিসে করে যাব? বাস, ট্রেন আর প্লেন?
প্লেনে নামো, আমরা প্লেটে করে যাব।
ওকে।
এটা একটা culinary destination challenge হবে, all around the world. পুরো বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ করব and সব দেশের কুইজিন নিয়ে আজকে কাজ করব।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, তাই আজকে এবং আগামীর আমাদের থিম থাকছে স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ।
আজকে আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জ হচ্ছে স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ। ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ কুইজিনের খাবার রান্না করতে হবে আজকে আমাদেরকে।
যখন আমি স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ চ্যালেঞ্জটা শুনলাম তখন আমার ভালো লেগেছে এই জন্য, কারণ আমি বিভিন্ন কুইজিন নিয়ে কাজ করেছি।
বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, থিম তো বুঝলাম, বাট আজ কারা পারফর্ম করবে এবং আগামী পর্বে কারা পারফর্ম করবে এটা আমরা কিভাবে নির্ধারণ করব?
আজ আসলে 20 জনই পারফর্ম করবে।
হ্যাঁ,
খুব কঠিন মনে হচ্ছে। একটা কিচেনে দুটো করে স্টক, সেভাবে তো ভাগ করে নেওয়া যাবে, তাই না? রাইট? আচ্ছা, আরো সহজ করে দিচ্ছি, আসলে 10 জনেরই রান্না হবে। প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে যারা রান্না করেছিলেন সেই প্রথম 10 জন আজকে রান্না করবেন এবং দ্বিতীয় দিনের 10 জন যার যার আসনে বসে যাবে।
কারা রান্না করবে সেটা বুঝলাম, কিন্তু কি রান্না করবে?
এই যে বললাম, নানা দেশের রান্না, কুইজিন ফ্রম অল ওভার দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড।
বিভিন্ন দেশের রান্না তো হবেই, কিন্তু কাদের পছন্দে হবে? আপনাদের পছন্দে না? একটা ম্যাজিক ফিশ বোল তো আমাদের আছে। ফিশ বোলটা কি রাখা আছে তোমার?
একদম,
সেখানে দেখো।
ফিশ বোলের রেসিপি চুজ করার আগে আরেকটা পার্ট আছে। আমাদের ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের চমকটা এখনো বাকি আছে।
রাইট।
কুমু, আপনি আমাদের লাস্ট চ্যালেঞ্জের ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ উইনার, সো আপনার জন্য একটা স্পেশাল পাওয়ার থাকবে, বাট আমি আপনাকে 3টা অপশন দিব। থিঙ্ক ওয়াইজলি কোনটা আপনাকে ম্যাক্সিমাম বেনিফিট করতে পারে। ফার্স্ট অপশন, আজকে চ্যালেঞ্জে আপনি যদি না রান্না করতে চান, আপনি অন্য টিমে যে কোনো কারোর সাথে প্লেস সুইচ করতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 2, আপনার সাথে আজকে যারা রান্না করছে তাদের রেসিপির সাথে আপনি সোয়াপ করতে পারবেন, সেটা রেসিপি দেখার পরে। অ্যান্ড থার্ড অপশন হবে হলো গিয়ে আপনি যতবার আজকে আমাদের রাঁধুনি গ্রোসারি স্টোরে যেতে যাচ্ছেন আপনি ততবার যেতে পারবেন। দিজ আর দ্য 3 অপশনস ইউ হ্যাভ। খুশি? দ্যাট ইজ দ্য পাওয়ার অফ ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ।
Mới nào ẩn chính đâu đây? Ari. Vốn chính là 5 mảnh chính ạ. Cầm con Morgana. Nào sẽ là con này nữa. Có tướng này. Tiền phong. Con này nữa đi. Không được rồi, tân cái gì nhỉ? Phá thủ thợ săn chiến binh. Chiến binh à? Dòng hóa hình nhọt đi. Thế này đi, thế này đi. Ultimate. Ultimate đẩy ra. Olo I look again. How free. Nước mắt đâu? Giọt nước mắt em đã rơi vì ai? Bẹp. Mà lòng anh cứ đau thật lại. Đang giảm nhiều mã quá ta. 47 này. Everything backing. Thực bị chỉ lung. 135 mã tăng. Ok, ngon nha. Thế này đi. Thế này đi. Ok. Pháo thủ này. Đó, binh 136 mã tăng. Tốt, 134 mã tăng. Ngân hàng bách được không? Ngành nghề ngân hàng. Phân bộ dòng tiền. Viễn thông cực bay à? Công nghiệp, y tế, dịch vụ hạ tầng, dầu khí. Đâu nhỉ? Tài chính này. Tài chính giảm. Shiba. Đừng khóc nữa, hãy nín đi được không? Không 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 không. 137 mã tăng. Cái gì mà 140 đây mới chọn 1247. Nghìn năm đi xuống đi xuống đi xuống đi xuống đi lên đi xuống đi xuống đi xuống đi lên. Go. Vẫn thua. vào ngay lập tức. Bình ngay. Ẩn chính học giả ngay. Can trường này. À, cái gì vậy, cái gì vậy? Cái gì vậy, cái gì vậy? Mày nhọn nhọt. Mùa trước là mùa gì nhỉ? À, đi xin thiên cung các thứ. À, nhớ nhớ, remember remember. Một x nhọt. Mười lăm, 14. Triển khai 13 tướng không? Mày hãy đổi sân ta, hãy đổi sân ta, mình chưa có sân nha. Chưa có sân nha. Chưa có sân, chưa có pet có hiệu kết liễu. À, Shiba. Bom. Bình tĩnh nào. Ôi, cất 150 rồi. Đánh được cái map cuối rồi. 160, đổi map xong. Chẳng có con gì nhỉ? Thắng được đấy. 1, 2, 3, 4 này. Nhân kiện không áp chết à? Áp chết không? Lắp đồ kìa. Nhưng mà mình nhiều đồ hơn đó. Mình win chắc rồi. Em cảm ơn anh trả lời em bao lâu. Hỏi chấm bri. Như thế này sẽ win chưa lâu rồi đấy. Đó. Đó. Nice. Đau mông thế. Thua. Có một người là đôi mình đi qua. Bém. đùa hay sao ấy. Chắc như đùa ấy. Cơn mưa chúng ta sau này chẳng có chúng ta bây giờ.